Hi guys, it's Ty,
And Amy from Forest and Anchor
and we are here at the Southland.
at the pop-up Disney store.
Yeah, so we'll check it out, take you through, see what we find.
So many parks to explore. However, you took me right to the door of Disneyland. How do you keep surprising me every day?
And make sure you just hit that subscribe button down below. It would really help out the channel and help us grow.
And here we are at the pop-up Disney store at Southland in Melbourne, Australia.
Now we don't have any Disney stores down here in Australia, so when one does pop up, we like to head in and see what they got.
And we were there in the last few days of the Disney store being there, so it wasn't as busy as it has been. When it first opened, there was lines out the door.
Now I reckon this was awesome, like seeing a big wall of plushie toys.
You weren't allowed to touch it though, but it was great for photos and just looking at all the characters on there.
Now plushies have to be one of my favourite things growing up, and I always watched DuckTales, so as soon as I saw Scrooge, I had to pick them up, have a look.
That was one of my favourite shows too. Sally. I love Sally.
And yeah, our daughter was gravitated towards this section, straight into it, got her hands on pretty much what she wanted straight away.
She knew.
She loves Daisy Duck. Anything pink, really. And the awesome thing about this store is they had a massive, a pretty big Japanese section, which is always cool to see.
I loved these. These were so cute.
There were so many different characters as well, from like Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger, had all of them.
I wish I got a Tigger.
And then these sleepy plushies, they looked awesome as well.
Perfect, like baby gifts for brand new babies.
And I really should have grabbed one of these backpacks because we'll be traveling soon, so I really need something for all my cameras, all my gear, anything to take on the plane really. This thing looked pretty good.
Good size as well. There's Zelda with her other Daisy Duck.
Yeah, she went through about 3 different ducks before she chose what she really wanted.
All the keychains up here were really cool. Little Stitch.
Mr. Prickle Pants from Toy Story.
He's cool. Marie.
All the Aristocats.
Winnie the Pooh.
There's so many characters here you don't normally see as well. Like,
Yeah, that's true actually.
there's like Peter Pan. I don't know what this one is though.
That's from Lilo and Stitch. It's her toy.
Oh, King Donald. I loved King Donald. They did have a big plushie here a few weeks ago, but it was already sold out.
They sold out of a lot of the really popular items. I love Dumbo.
As you can see, the Japanese merch is really has a look to it, and it looks great. Hopefully one day we head off to Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
Now this has to be one of the best sections in the store for any Toy Story fan. Little nook of a corner. Had the Spirit jerseys, down to kids' costumes, even a Buzz Lightyear dress.
Now this lounge fly was so awesome. Look at it, guys.
Even like the little moving truck toy that you got next to it. But yeah, that lounge fly does look pretty cool. All the characters.
Bullseye.
Got Buzz, Woody, the moving truck. Now that fully unfolds. Emperor Zurg.
I love the Spirit jerseys. They're really cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
That one suits you.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Maybe you wanted Jessie instead.
The alien toys. That claw. Now this thing is awesome.
Pizza Planet truck.
I do love that truck.
That's really cool. Now here is the Lilo and Stitch section of the store. As the movie has just recently come out, it was a pretty decent sized section.
And that movie, I'd have to say, was probably one of their best so far.
I loved it. I bawled my eyes out.
Now for any Star Wars fan, they did have a section here. This was an awesome Spirit jersey, which I thought said May the 4th. It says May the Force. And leading into, yeah, shelf loads of toys, lightsabers, plushies.
Very cool. We should have got a lightsaber.
Definitely want to get a lightsaber from Disney World one day.
Which side are you on? The dark side?
I'm on the dark side. I'm on the side with two arms, not one arm like this thing. But I did have another arm.
Now here is the Disneyland 70th anniversary collection. As you can see, it had the 70th anniversary Spirit jersey, which in Australia had sold out online on the Disney store, but luckily they still had some here when we went to go check it out.
You've got the glass ornaments there with Tinkerbell in it. That's pretty cool for anyone who likes to collect those for their Christmas tree, leading into the ears, they were pretty cool.
They were awesome. All the pins you can collect and trade.
Yeah, they had a fair few of those there. They were pretty cool. They haven't really gotten to the pins yet. I'm sure we will.
Now this section here has just lots of bits and pieces, lots of homewares. You can get your mugs, which were really, really cool. You got your Stitch cushions and towels.
And then it leads into, like, you know, washing utensils to dishwashing gloves. You got this Mrs. Potts teapot. That was
Very
pretty cool.
cute, yeah.
It's a cool little centerpiece.
Any tea lover would love that.
The genie.
Dishwashing gloves. Got Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, they were cool. Definitely wanted to get some, but I don't know how long they'd last for, so I wasn't really too sure whether we'd get any.
Little Mickey scrubbing.
Then leading into the classic beige section, which most women and men probably love decking their house out in beige these days. I know my family does that.
I did like these Mickey Mouse hooks though, they were cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for the front door.
A nice little touch without being overpowering.
Now they got these new cards out. I'm not too sure what they are, but they're like collector cards.
Trading game. Here's Up. The lounge fly.
Some cool bits and bobs from the Stitch movie. They had a cool little cookie jar here. It's like a honey pot from Winnie the Pooh. Some more awesome lounge fly bags.
And here we have the Disney Ears collection. Lots of really cute ones there.
Yeah, I think that poison apple one probably looked the best.
Even the Donald ones, they're awesome.
That was a cool puzzle for the Little Mermaid.
Drink bottles for the kids. I think the Stitch one was probably my favourite.
And then we leaded back to the front of the store where my daughter chose what she had her eye on the whole time.
Big Daisy Duck.
And yeah.
Okay guys, so we just went to the Disney store in Southland and we spent
Bit of money.
just a bit. But yeah, it closes down this week, so You know, you have to do it when you've got the chance. Never let something go if you see it and you want it, get it.
And if you'd like to, just hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment if you have any comments.
And don't forget the bell.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.